Welcome to Let's Play Dragon Quest Builders! So, after doing Dragon Quest 4, I'm still on a Dragon Quest kick, so I'm feeling it. So as we made clear in Dragon Quest 4, I've never, really played a Dragon Quest game before. It fills popular culture, so I can't not know at least a decent amount about it, but I'd never actually played one. And the first experience that I had playing a Dragon Quest game directly was Dragon Quest Builders. I mean, of course I'd seen videos and things about it and said, this looks kind of interesting, I guess. And then Ogre said, hey, I own a copy of that game if you want to borrow it. And there we were. This quickly became one of my favorite games, of all time, one of my favorite games. It's absolutely amazing game. But, let's go ahead and hop on in. So I have beaten the game before, so you're going to see some minor things that you maybe wouldn't see on your first run in, chapter names, for example, but we're going to leave it at that, and we're going to start from the very beginning. So Dragon Quest Builders, Minecraft-like, voxel-like building game. Ooh. The Dragon Lord. So at the end of Dragon Quest 1, the very first game, the final boss was the Dragon Lord. And it's a pretty well-known event that when you go to challenge him, he asks you if you will rule half the world by his side. And of course, because you're the hero, you say no and fight him. But if you say yes, the game fades out. You can actually agree to do it. But of course, the friggin' hero fighting the Dragon Lord, we're not gonna take him up on his offer, we're gonna take him out! So, we skipped character creation. But I'm a tofu. Oh, we're not looking so hot. Just laying there in an open grave. So I mentioned the game is Minecraft-like, voxel building crafting kind of game. However, it's also much more story-driven. So beginning of the game, we're waking up in effectively an open grave. Get a feel for us. We can move. We can do that at least. Oh, I'm not feeling so hot though. Gotta go get him, cause I'm feeling like poop. And this is... It's very, very typical Dragon Quest kind of stuff, where it's kind of lighthearted and goofy, and like you just feel all right playing it. You feel good playing it. But if you actually like think about it, and when you actually face what the game is asking you to face, it's rough. It's actually kind of rough. And we'll see more of that. And like at face value, this seems kind of silly and kind of contrived to make a builder's style game. Okay, let's build. So in order to build anything, you have to have a bench of some form, like this log. On here, we don't really know offhand how to make much, but we can make a healing cream. It'll list everything that you know how to make, and when you click on it, it'll show you the items that you need in order to make it, required, and how many you actually have on you. Alright, so we crafted this, we just have to use it now. Oh, and we're feeling a little better. And this is the kicker. Like, this seems kind of silly, but really, mankind can't create things anymore. Like, period, can't create things anymore. Not like, oh, they can't invent big fancy new things anymore. I mean, no, they couldn't take those 3 petals and make a healing potion. They can't do that anymore. Okay, same as before. I made a stick. And even this, something as simple as this, mankind cannot do anymore. So, obviously this is just an elaborate tutorial, but it's also getting you up from effectively death's door. Who knows what was going on down here. Okay, so we got a menu, got our inventory. We don't have much in our inventory. Recipes. These are all the things we know how to make. This is like funny endgame bonus stuff, so like don't worry about that one. Status, I'm a tofu. I can also go over here to do some things. Equipment! So, your equipment works as such. You have 5 slots for tools, and then you have armor, shield, and 2 accessories. You have to equip them in order to put them in. So I equip this, and it'll put it in one of my 5 slots. I'm going. Alright, so hit stuff to get stuff. Gotta get 10 blocks to fulfill generic quest requirement. There we go. And this is where the building in this game is actually pretty solid. Because when you have something highlighted, it shows you what location you're going to be placing it. You can press a button to look up and down if you want to place a block up or down. If you hold one of the buttons, you keep looking at that location and you can kind of strafe around. If you hold both buttons, then you look straight forward and you can kind of strafe around. It's nice. Works well. You can do that to, like, build down, too, so you can do this and, like, build a bridge straight out. Well, that's not enough for me. I'm doing this. I did. I'm free! Look, I barely know who I am, okay? Cantlin Plains. So in the original Dragon Quest, Cantlin was the final area that you went to before fighting the actual Dragon Lord. Ooh, fancy stuff, not just giving me more sticks. So, Cantlin. This was the final town that you went to before actually confronting the Dragon Lord. Technically, I think you could skip the town, but yeah, final town you could go to. And not a lot left of it here. Somebody coming? Ah! Person! I'm a tofu. So there are quests, I guess you could call them. You see the exclamation points over people's heads. They'll kind of point you what to do next. You know, I'm not actually sure about that. Trying to get the camera somewhere where we can read the text better. Yeah, I actually just told you that. A couple blocks of dirt so we can just get right to town. Oop, I'm not even on the dirt. So you get this cool marker when you correctly place a block somewhere. It's actually abusable in some situations when puzzles and things, but we'll get to that when we get to that. They also mentioned if you just hold down the button, you'll make a full stack. And you can move while doing that. So like you can put that stack down and just move backwards and just make a wall. That easy. Like the building is pretty slick. We did it! I did it! Again, even something like this. Like, it's no wonder that humans have fallen so far. Man, got some white petals. Well, we've got this, but I'm still kind of out here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I made kind of a room. You know, I took the dirt and I put it there. I got some goo! Got some goo, gonna make a torch. Made 5 torches. Now it's nice because whenever you do something big, like everybody will friggin' run over to you. I made it. Like, even just the concept of building is beyond them. Like, it seems a little bit silly, but like, if you think about that, that's rough. And is honest to goodness no, like, that's why everything's so rough. Oh yeah, I'm a tofu. Alright, and that's the important distinction there. So, in order for something to be considered a room, it has to have solid walls around the edge, a door, and a light source. That is now officially a room. Man, talking smack about me. And a Seed of Life. So I mentioned before, this was my first, like, real introduction to Dragon Quest. And even just what I've kind of taken in through popular culture, there was so much that I recognized as, like, oh, yeah, Dragon Quest. That's it. That's it. And now that I've been through Dragon Quest IV, I kind of know there's so much more I recognize. There's so much more I can see. Like, the Seed of Life, that is a staple. And I'm going to eat it. And I'm going to increase my maximum hit points. Because that's what a Seed of Life does. But the music when we first came outside, the music outside of town, out here, like, that's the stuff, man. Now, this game makes a ton of references to Dragon Quest I, which, admittedly, I don't know a lot about. So, this is going to be kind of interesting because I'm trying to learn what I can about Dragon Quest I. Yeah, something to sleep on at night. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, like... oh, the state Pippa's in. Pippa? Peepa? Poopa? Pippa. The state she's in, where, like, I need to sleep, but I physically am unable to comprehend being able to sleep on anything but dirt. And, like, you have this crazy power to build things. Oh man, I get to sleep next to Pippa. Hold up. Shut up, I'm thinking. Yeah! I figured it out! I know how to make them! I need 3 grassy leaves. So you get grassy leaves just by coming out here and swiping some grass. So we need 6. We need 6 in order to make 2 beds. I got 2 beds, gonna put them in a room. Boop, boop. Now we have a bedroom. We can sleep. Yeah. Okay, nighttime dangers, got it. I do that sometimes when I'm thinking, it's okay. Yeah, we'll also get jumped by monsters or something. Okay, it's hard to read that text, but you saw, Tofu begins to feel time passing by. And up until now, time has not been passing. Time has been paused. But now there is time. There's a day-night cycle. And come night, we're going to want to sleep. not too bad. I think she's hungry. Alright, so, gotta go get plum berries. I gotta figure out when the heck to end this video. Plum berries should be easy enough to find. We'll go ahead and grab them right quick. Because they just fall from the tree. We'll grab them, grab them, grab them. 1, 2, 3. So she said we need 5. And, like, we don't know what the crap we're doing right now. I think this is interesting. Because we, honest to goodness, don't know what we're doing. Yeah! I mean, I kind of want to eat them, too. Oh man, she is giving me some. She's gonna give me like 1. Oh, she gave me 3. She actually gave me the majority of them. Yeah! Now you also saw Tofu's tummy begins to rumble. We now have a hunger gauge, and we have to keep eating in order to keep that up. So, now is probably as good a time as ever. We're hungry, it's dark out, but we have a friend, and we can sleep in the bed next to them. Or something like that. Alright. This is Dragon Quest Builders. Until next time, everyone, we're more or less through the tutorial at this point. Time to start building.